All right, guys. So today we're going to be talking about Kris Kristofferson. Recently, he passed away, and of course, while doing these music reactions, one of the best ways that we honor these artists is by listening to their music and, of course, keeping their legacy alive. We haven't truly explored too many of Kris Kristofferson's songs, but the songs we have done, which is Jody and the Child, I believe,
and Why Me,
and then you did Why Me, right? And so we can talk about those, but for me, I think that the first time, I believe we did those songs, and in the comment section, everybody was talking about how big of a deal this artist was, because we were like, yeah, it's a pretty good song, nice voice and everything, but we didn't know who Kris Kristofferson was.
We knew, but not from
this. Yeah, we knew, but not from music.
We knew him from Blade.
Yeah, exactly. I knew him as Whistler. Like, we knew him as Whistler from Blade. And so we come to find that everybody has a different experience with Kris Kristofferson, because way before Blade, he had a whole career as a musician. And the crazy thing about it is that he wasn't just a musician, he was good.
Yeah.
And that was shocking for us.
I was like, he sings?
Yeah, he sings? Because somebody was like, oh yeah, it's Whistler from Blade. And then we listened to the song.
Out. I think it happened live too.
Yeah. It happened live. We were like, what? Are you serious?
That
and I think that was a very shocking moment. And funny. So I think that's one of the joys about doing this journey, is discovering artists and discovering their music, but then finding out that, before our time or whatever, they had like a whole career,
a whole life.
Yeah, it's like our life just didn't start when you were born.
Right.
And so that was the case with Kris Kristofferson. And so after listening to the few songs that we've heard and then learning a little bit more about him, we found out how good he was. Like,
he was a great songwriter.
Yes, not only was he a great musician, but he was a phenomenal songwriter, because he had wrote songs for other artists that we had ended up discovering and listening to, which was Johnny Cash,
Janis Joplin.
Because
me and Bobby McGee, now we had did that song, and we didn't know that Kris Kristofferson wrote that.
Oh, so he did Sunday Morning Coming Down, in which we did a reaction to that from Johnny Cash, and we were talking about how great of a song it was.
We just didn't know,
and we didn't know.
People it's just been a learning journey. You know, so we was just still uncovering like songs that he's written. And then he was in the Highwayman.
Yeah, so you learned that from doing your country journey.
Yeah, people make a request.
Right, yeah.
Because it was like, I still didn't know.
Right, now the Highwaymen were like
Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson, Kris Kristofferson. Right. Is there another?
They were like the bad boys of country music.
And Johnny Cash.
Okay, yeah.
I ain't gonna forget Johnny Cash.
So it's really funny that, Whistler from Blade had a whole career. I know, right? But it's a generational thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we knew him as Whistler from Blade, and the dude was.
It was just really cool.
He was a whole mega musician.
It was just really cool finding that out. It was kind of like finding out Jimmy Dean's sausages. He was an actual country music singer. I was like, what? The guy who made the great sausages? It was like, oh my God. I know people are like, these people, these kids.
Right.
Oh my Jesus. But it's really cool. He seemed like he lived a great life.
Yeah, right.
And just impacted the music world, the movie world, and his legacy will live on in his music and his movies.
Yeah, at least on this channel, because we will be doing some Kris Kristofferson songs. So y'all can leave your favorite songs down below in the comment section, and make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be checking them out in our later videos. Anyway, as always, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see y'all next time. Take care. Peace.